Pizzscn versus Me, Myself, and Pi, where he gave him an algorithm to do a pattern on a 3x3, and then he challenged him to implicate it on the 5x5 cube.
Well, this here is kind of a different challenge for you, but in order for you to do this challenge at all, you do need to know this one algorithm. I got it in the description in case you need it in, written form. But, here it is, and it's also showing up on the screen as I perform it, and I know this is a terrible view. I'm looking at the screen, I can only see half the cube. But here's what the results of the algorithm are. And basically what I want to see you do is I want to see you take this pattern and incorporate it on here so that this is fully checkerboard. This is the pattern that I was showing. I just want to see you do it. And again, the algorithm that you really do need to know in order to do this is over there. That is as much as I'm going to give you. That is as much information as I'm going to give you in case you don't know how to do this pattern on the 3x3. So just give it a shot, and hopefully it works.
Okay, and just to clarify this isn't the checker pattern. It looks like it, but it's not. Notice that these white edges are right above the corners in the center rather than on opposite. That's how it would be on just doing the normal checker pattern. Oh great, so now I suppose I should say now that I have been able to do the pattern on the 5x5. So now I will show you how to do it, using the algorithm that he provided with me. Now, before I show you how I figured it out, I encourage you guys to try and figure it out yourself. And then after you give it a shot, it took me a long time to figure out, so put a lot of time into it, and if you just can't figure it out, go ahead and watch this video. So first off, I just do the normal algorithm, turning only the outer layers of the 5x5. There we go, and just to let you know, I do have the algorithm on the paper here. Okay, now the next step is to do the algorithm again, only instead turning these layers. Now you could just hold the cube in the same way and then do it backwards, and that works too. But there's a different way that I found out that you need to apply when solving the cube from this pattern, so I'm just going to do that way here, right now. So what I want to do is look at the edges on a particular side, and then look for the side they should go up to. So over here, see, these orange edges need to go up here between these orange corners. So I'd want to hold it like this. But you also need to look at it this way too. See, you want to look at the cube like this because there's these three colors, and if I turn it around, there's these three colors. Okay, so with this other color that's similar on the left side, that doesn't work. So if the third color is on the left side, that doesn't work. So turn the cube around, pick edges, and look where they go. Okay, right here. These black edges need to go up between these black corners. And if I look at it, the third color is now on the right side. That is how I want to set it up. So, just to remind you, these three colors, you know, they're all similar because the edges and centers, yeah, it's just the black, red, and blue, they all go together, and those. Okay, whatever. I'm sure you get the idea now. Okay, so now that I have these edges that need to go up here, I can apply the algorithm again, only turning these layers instead. So I grip 2 instead of 1. Okay, and This is the pattern, but now the centers are all screwed up. So I just simply have to swap them. So, yeah, I'll have to swap only half the centers one at a time, so. Okay, and now for the other half. There! And that's the pattern. And as you also saw, he also challenged me to undo the pattern. So this is similar to doing it the way I did it. So you want to pick edges, the inner edges, just pick one, and look where they're supposed to go. So you can see that these orange edges need to go up here. So like this edge needs to go up there. And then when I look on the right, the third color is on the right side, so that is good. If I did it on the right side, like using these blue edges and bringing it up here, see, that doesn't work because the third color is on the left side. So, okay, so now that I have positioned this way with these yellow edges need to go up between these pieces, I can do the algorithm again, remembering to grip 2 layers. So. Okay, there, and notice that the centers are all screwed up, but I will deal with those at the end, just like I did it when I solved it. Okay, so I need to pick these edges, and they need to go up here. So these 3 edges need to go up here, but the third color is on the left side, so I gotta turn it around and do it over here. So I'm gonna take these red edges and stick them up here, with the third color being on the right side. Okay, there. Now all that's left to do is to swap the centers. Okay. And there we go. So now I can safely say... And me, myself, and Pi is victorious. Okay, and just for a bonus thing, I'm going to go ahead and implicate it on the VCube 7 too, but since this is going to take a long time, I'll speed it up. Okay, now it's time to swap the centers. And there we go. So there's the pattern on the VCube 7. Now that actually looks pretty cool. Okay, now I don't really want to bother putting it back into the solved position. Okay, so thank you very much, Pizzscn. I guess that's however you pronounce his name. Thank you very much for this challenge. It was really fun to figure out. It took me many hours just sitting on the couch or just trying to kill time in the car, trying to figure out how to do it on the VCube 5. You know, I would figure it out. I was able to get it a few times, but very inefficiently. So it took me a long time to come up with the method I did now. So you said in your video that you would probably make a tutorial, so go ahead and make that. I would like to see how you did it if you did it differently. So, okay. So, yeah, that's everything.